Did you know that after age 50, women cholesterol levels often rise sharply, even if your diet has not changed? It in one of the most frustrating parts of midlife health. You eat carefully, you walk every day, but that last doctor visit still came with a warning. Your cholesterol is creeping up. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. According to the American Heart Association, nearly half of women over 50 in the U.S. struggle with high cholesterol, a major risk factor for heart disease, the number one killer of women. But here is the encouraging news. What you eat for dinner can make a powerful difference. Tonight, I'm going to show you the top 10 dinner foods that can help you lower cholesterol naturally without relying solely on medication. These are foods you can find at your local Costco, Trader Joe, or Kroger. Simple, delicious, and backed by solid science from organizations like the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic. We'll talk about how each food works inside your body to fight air cholesterol, easy ways to include it in your weeknight meals, and a few delicious regional twists to keep things interesting. And make sure to stay with me until the end, because number one is a surprisingly sweet option that most people overlook. Yet, it's been proven to make a real difference for your heart health. So grab your notepad, or maybe your dinner plate, and let one dive in. Number 1. Salmon and other fatty fish. Coming in at number 1 on our list of cholesterol-lowering dinner foods, we're starting strong with a heart-healthy favorite, salmon and other fatty fish. These fish, including salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring, are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, a type of healthy fat that supports your heart in multiple ways. Omega-3 help lower triglycerides, the blood fats that can raise your overall cholesterol risk. They also help slow down the buildup of plaque in your arteries and may even reduce blood pressure, according to the American Heart Association. Think of omega-3s as a natural cleanup crew for your bloodstream, gently sweeping away the sticky fats that can clog your arteries. The Mayo Clinic also emphasizes that eating fatty fish twice a week can significantly improve your lipid profile, especially by raising your HDL, the being good cholesterol that keeps your arteries flexible and healthy. For dinner, aim for about 4 to 6 ounces of salmon, roughly the size of a deck of cards or the palm of your hand. Grill it, bake it, or sear it in a non-stick pan with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. Pair it with roasted asparagus or a side of quinoa for a filling. Fiber-rich plate that works double time for your cholesterol and your waistline. If you're looking for a regional twist, try a New England-style baked salmon with herbs and a touch of Dijon mustard, or a California-inspired salmon bowl with avocado slices and brown rice. Beyond its cholesterol benefits, salmon is also high in protein and vitamin D, which supports bone health, especially important for women after menopause. In a simple, satisfying dinner that truly nourishes your body from the inside out. Now, while salmon is a delicious way to fight high cholesterol, our next food might surprise you. It's not a protein, but a grain that acts like a natural sponge for cholesterol in your system. Let's move on to number 2, oats and barley. Number 2, oats and barley. At number 2, we have 2 humble grains that deserve superstar status in your cholesterol-lowering dinner lineup, oats and barley. These two are rich in a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Think of beta-glucan as a natural sponge that moves through your digestive system, soaking up excess cholesterol and carrying it out of your body before it can cause trouble. According to the Cleveland Clinic, just 3 grams of beta-glucan fiber per Dalton Y. The amount found in about 1.5 cups of cooked oats or barley can noticeably lower area cholesterol levels. That's a small, simple change that can have a big heart impact. Instead of reaching for white rice or refined pasta, try making barley risotto with mushrooms and vegetables for a hearty, satisfying dinner. You can also use rolled oats as a healthy coating for baked chicken. It gives a crispy texture without the extra oil or refined flour. These swaps help stabilize your blood sugar, keep you full longer, and support a healthy weight. All key factors for managing cholesterol after 50. If you love regional flavors, you can make a comforting Midwestern barley soup with carrots, celery, and lean turkey, or a Southwest-style oat-crusted chicken with a touch of chili powder. Beyond heart health, oats and barley also nourish your gut microbiome, supporting better digestion and even improving immune function. They prove that sometimes the simplest pantry staples can be the most powerful for your heart. And speaking of fiber, our next cholesterol-lowering dinner food takes it to the next level, packed with plant protein and even more soluble fiber to keep your cholesterol in check. Let's move on to number 3, beans and legumes. Number 3, beans and legumes. Coming in at number 3, we've got one of the most underrated heroes in a cholesterol-lowering dinner, beans and legumes. Whether it's in black beans, lentils, chickpeas, or kidney beans, these tiny powerhouses are loaded with soluble fiber, the same heart-protective nutrient that helps pull cholesterol out of your system. According to the American Heart Association, eating just 1 cup of beans per Dalton, I can lower LDL cholesterol by as much as 5 to 10%, a powerful result from a simple, affordable ingredient. Beans digest slowly, which means they help you feel full longer and keep blood sugar levels steady, 2 key factors for maintaining healthy cholesterol and weight, especially after menopause. For dinner, you can enjoy them in endless ways. Make a hearty black bean soup, a vegetarian chili, or toss some chickpeas into your salad for a boost of protein and texture. If you prefer something more southern-inspired, try a slow-cooked red bean and vegetable stew, or go Tex-Mex with black beans and salsa over brown rice. These dishes are warm, satisfying, and incredibly budget-friendly. And beyond their impact on cholesterol, beans are packed with plant-based protein, magnesium, and antioxidants that support heart health and blood pressure balance. They prove that eating heart healthy does not have to mean giving up comfort food. Now that we've covered the fiber-packed side of things, let her bring in a creamy, satisfying favorite that adds the good fats your heart actually loves. At number 4, it's in everyone's favorite healthy fat, avocado. Number 4, avocado. At number 4 on our list, we're celebrating one of the most delicious and versatile cholesterol-lowering foods, the avocado. This creamy fruit is rich in monounsaturated fats, the same healthy fats found in olive oil that help reduce LDL cholesterol that tend to bad kind, while supporting higher levels of HDL cholesterol, the owned good kind. According to the Mayo Clinic, replacing saturated fats like butter or cheese with monounsaturated fats can make a meaningful difference in lowering your total cholesterol levels. Think of avocado as a smooth, buttery swap that loves your heart as much as your taste buds do. You can easily add avocado to your dinner plate. Slice it over a salad with grilled chicken. Mash it on a piece of whole grain toast or blend it into a creamy dressing instead of using mayonnaise. A typical serving is about half an avocado per meal, which gives you roughly 10 grams of healthy fat and plenty of potassium to help balance blood pressure. For a California-style dinner twist, try grilled salmon topped with avocado salsa, or make avocado tacos with black beans, lime, and a sprinkle of feta cheese. Beyond its cholesterol benefits, avocado is loaded with antioxidants like lutein, which support eye health, a wonderful bonus as we age. It is satisfying, nutrient-dense, and the perfect way to make your heart-healthy dinners feel indulgent instead of restrictive. And speaking of healthy fats, our next food takes that idea even further. It's crunchy, satisfying, and proven to make a real difference in your cholesterol numbers. Let us move on to number 5. Nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. Number 5, nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. Coming in at number 5, we have one of the simplest, most satisfying cholesterol-lowering foods you can enjoy at dinner: nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. These little powerhouses are packed with healthy unsaturated fats, plant sterols, and fiber, all of which help reduce LDL cholesterol, the in-bad kind, while supporting a healthier balance of fats in your bloodstream. According to the Cleveland Clinic, eating a small handful of nuts, about 1 to 1.5 ounces per Dalton Y, can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10% when combined with an overall heart-healthy diet. That's roughly a small handful, or about 24 almonds, or 14 walnut halves. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, which helps protect your arteries from oxidative damage, while walnuts contain omega-3 fatty acids, the same heart-protective fats found in salmon. For dinner, try tossing sliced almonds into a fresh green salad or sprinkling crushed walnuts over roasted vegetables. You can even blend walnuts into a pesto sauce for whole grain pasta, creating a creamy texture and nutty flavor without heavy cream. For a southern-inspired twist, coat your baked chicken with finely chopped pecans instead of breadcrumbs. A heart-healthy upgrade that still delivers a satisfying crunch. Beyond cholesterol, nuts help keep you full longer and stabilize blood sugar, which is especially beneficial for post-menopausal women managing weight and metabolism. Just remember, portion size matters because nuts are calorie-dense. Enjoy them in moderation, and your heart will thank you. Now, if you're looking to pair those crunchy toppings with something fresh and vibrant, our next food brings color, fiber, and powerful antioxidants to your plate. Let's move on to number 6. Dark leafy greens. Number 6. Dark leafy greens. At number 6, we're turning to the vibrant powerhouses of the produce aisle. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. These vegetables are rich in lutein and carotenoids, plant compounds that act like tiny shields, helping prevent cholesterol from sticking to your artery walls. They're also packed with fiber, which naturally helps lower LDL cholesterol and improve digestion. According to the American Heart Association, adding just 1 to 2 cups of leafy greens per Dalton I can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease by improving your body ability to manage cholesterol and blood pressure. These greens also contain potassium, magnesium, and calcium, all essential for healthy circulation and muscle function, including the most important muscle of all, your heart. For dinner, you can sauté spinach with garlic and olive oil for a quick, flavorful side dish. Or make a hearty kale salad with chickpeas, avocado, and a drizzle of lemon vinaigrette for a fiber-packed filling meal. You can even stir chopped kale or spinach into soups, stews, or pasta dishes for an easy nutrient boost. If you're craving a comforting, regional flavor, try a Southern-style sautéed collard green, seasoned lightly with olive oil and a touch of apple cider vinegar. Beyond cholesterol, leafy greens help support eye health, bone strength, and overall energy, making them a true multitasker in your dinner rotation. And while leafy greens do an incredible job protecting your arteries, our next food takes heart. Healthy fats to a whole new level. It is smooth, golden, and perfect for cooking just about anything. Let's move on to number 7. Extra virgin olive oil. Number 7. Extra virgin olive oil. At number 7, we highlighting a kitchen staple that den pure gold for your heart. Extra virgin olive oil. This oil is one of the best sources of monounsaturated fats, which help lower LDL cholesterol while maintaining or even increasing HDL cholesterol, the type that protects your arteries. Think of it as a heart-friendly replacement for butter, margarine, or other saturated fats that can raise cholesterol levels. According to the Mayo Clinic, regularly using olive oil, especially extra virgin, which is the least processed, has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease and inflammation. That rank because it enrich in antioxidants, particularly polyphenols, which help protect your blood vessels from damage and keep them flexible. For dinner, you can drizzle olive oil over roasted vegetables, use it as your base for salad dressings, or cook your fish and lean meats with it instead of butter. A serving of about 1 to 2 tablespoons per meal is plenty to get those heart-healthy benefits. If you're looking for a regional twist, try a Mediterranean-style roasted vegetable platter with olive oil, garlic, and herbs, or simply brush a bit over whole grain bread as a satisfying side. Beyond cholesterol, olive oil supports healthy skin, brain function, and even joint mobility, all key to aging gracefully and feeling your best. It in one of the easiest swaps you can make that truly transforms your health over time. And speaking of plant-based power, our next food is a protein-rich alternative that's been shown to lower LDL cholesterol when it replaces red meat in your diet. Let's move on to number 8, soy, including tofu and edamame. Number 8, soy, tofu, and edamame. At number 8, we talking about a plant-based protein that's been proven to help lower cholesterol, soy, especially in the form of tofu and edamame. Soy is rich in isoflavones, natural compounds that can help reduce LDL cholesterol and support overall heart health when used in place of animal protein. According to the American Heart Association, replacing saturated fat sources like red meat with soy protein can lower total cholesterol by about 5 to 6%. That may sound small, but over time, it makes a meaningful difference for your arteries. Tofu and edamame also contain soluble fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, which add even more cardiovascular protection. For dinner, start with a bowl of steamed edamame sprinkled with sea salt as a simple, high-protein appetizer. Or cube up firm tofu, toss it with olive oil, and roast it until golden brown. Then mix it with colorful veggies and a splash of low-sodium soy sauce for a quick stir-fry. You can even use tofu as a protein base in grain bowls, soups, or tacos. It absorbs flavors beautifully and keeps your meals light but satisfying. For an easy regional twist, try baked tofu with a touch of honey and garlic, or make a soy ginger glaze for your vegetables. Gentle, familiar flavors that pair perfectly with whole grains. Beyond cholesterol, soy also supports bone health and may help ease post-menopausal symptoms thanks to its plant-based phytoestrogens. In a gentle, nourishing choice that supports women's health in more ways than one. And now that we've covered proteins and healthy fats, it's time to spotlight a vegetable that full of fiber, flavor, and cholesterol-lowering potential. Let her move on to number 9, eggplant. Number 9, eggplant. At number 9, we have a colorful and versatile vegetable that often gets overlooked. Eggplant. This purple beauty is low in calories, but high in soluble fiber, the same kind that helps reduce LDL cholesterol by trapping it in your digestive system and carrying it out of your body. According to the Cleveland Clinic, adding high-fiber vegetables like eggplant to your diet can help lower your total cholesterol while supporting healthy blood sugar levels. It's a double win for your heart and your metabolism. The fiber and antioxidants in eggplant, particularly a compound called nasonein, also help protect your artery walls from oxidative stress, keeping them strong and flexible. For dinner, try slicing eggplant into rounds, brushing them with extra virgin olive oil, and roasting at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until tender and golden. You can layer them with tomato sauce and part-skim mozzarella for a lighter version of eggplant parmesan, or dice, and toss them into a hearty vegetable stew. If you want to keep things simple, grilled eggplant with herbs and lemon makes a delicious, heart-healthy side dish. For a comforting regional twist, try a Mediterranean-inspired baked eggplant with olive oil, garlic, and a sprinkle of feta cheese. Beyond cholesterol benefits, eggplant supports digestive health and helps you stay full longer, perfect for maintaining a balanced weight after 50. It is a satisfying plant-powered addition to any dinner table. And now we've reached the final food on our list, a naturally sweet and crunchy favorite that proves heart-healthy eating can still feel like a treat. Let's move on to number 10, apples. Number 10, apples. Rounding out our list at number 10 is a classic fruit you probably already have in your kitchen, the apple. It is crisp, sweet, and surprisingly powerful when it comes to lowering cholesterol naturally. Apples are packed with pectin, a type of soluble fiber that works like a magnet for cholesterol in your digestive tract. It binds to excess cholesterol and helps remove it before it can enter your bloodstream. According to the Mayo Clinic, people who eat apples regularly have lower levels of LDL cholesterol and a reduced risk of heart disease, thanks to that unique combination of fiber and antioxidants. Apples also contain polyphenols, plant compounds that help reduce inflammation and protect your artery walls. For dinner, Apples add a refreshing and slightly sweet touch that balances savory dishes beautifully. You can toss thin apple slices into a cabbage slaw, roast them alongside pork tenderloin, or mix them into a spinach salad with walnuts and goat cheese. You get that lovely crunch and a dose of heart-protective fiber at the same time. For a cozy regional twist, try baked cinnamon apples as a light dessert, a warm, comforting way to end a heart-healthy meal. Beyond cholesterol, apples support gut health, help manage blood sugar, and make it easier to maintain a healthy weight over time. Today is a perfect reminder that simple whole foods can make a powerful difference in your overall wellness. Now that we've gone through all 10 cholesterol-lowering dinner foods, let's wrap up with a quick recap and a few final thoughts to help you put it all into action. So there you have it, the top 10 dinner foods to lower cholesterol naturally. Each one of these foods works in its own unique way to protect your heart, lower LDL cholesterol, and support your overall health. Let's do a quick recap. Salmon and other fatty fish bring those essential omega-3s that keep your arteries clear. Oats and barley act like natural sponges that absorb cholesterol before it can cause harm. Beans and legumes provide both fiber and plant protein to keep you full and balanced. Avocados and olive oil had heart-healthy fats that raise good cholesterol while lowering the bad. Nuts, leafy greens, and eggplant fill your plate with antioxidants and fiber. And finally, soy and apples help round out a diet that's satisfying, diverse, and scientifically proven to support heart health. When you start swapping even one or two of these foods into your dinners each week, you'd be amazed at how quickly your body responds. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every healthy choice you make adds up. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods are you most excited to try at dinner this week? Tell me in the comments below. Your ideas and recipes might inspire someone else watching today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Today and turn on notifications, because in our next video, we'll dive into the top 10 lunch foods to naturally lower cholesterol. You won't want to miss that one. Thank you for watching, take care of your heart, and remember, your dinner plate can be your most powerful tool for long-term health. Bezin. This information is for educational purposes only, and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider before making any dietary changes, especially if you're managing high cholesterol or other health conditions.